side in my bathroom. I was like, normalize getting in and out of a relationship. If you like go to the same hotel you went with that guy last week, go with a different guy next week. That's how it should be. Women have multiple guys because if one effort move to the next one, if that one goes to the next one, you should have like different choices.
Move to the other hotel, move with another man, normalize being in a relationship with different men, jump from place to place to place to place, kiss different men. That's how Ashaw will take start.
Oh. That podcast was the podcast that Cider Budge went to that actually made Blessing CEO come out to say what she was saying. And for me too, I believe that, why would Cider Budge go to a podcast where she knows that everybody's going to listen to, and then she says things that are very controversial? I think at this point, it is more of relevance, it is more of fame than even saying something that makes sense. And it didn't sit well with Blessing CEO. That was why she actually responded. And because Cider Budge was not getting why Blessing CEO, whom she called a friend, was going to be saying something like that, she had to respond. And she said,
Blessing. You know I used to respect you a lot, right? But I realized that you are so hungry for clouds that you don't mind losing your self-respect. Blessing, we chat, don't we? You have my number, don't you? Only for me to wake up and see my video on your page talking about how you don't agree with me, and that's so Ashaw they take stats. You really want to do this? You really want us to do this? I have always known how much of a fake person you are. Trust me. I am the last person you should fake love or likeness for. Because one thing I know how to do well is to fish out all the frowns behind those fake smiles. Just like this. I know you did this because you want me to drag you. But you don't forget, say the rope where it is I go use drag you. I go use hang you. I know they drag, I they hang. Blessing, do not test me. I am sure you are familiar with the fact that I am not really friendly. I do not work with crowd. I am a one-man mopo. So you see, I do not need your support. They respect you, but they know they respect weary. They're supposed weary for weary. You are not even fit to be a therapist because you say things and cannot stand by it. All you do is talk, but cannot stand by your words. You say things and contradict yourself like a freaking pussy, always calling me my mini-me. Excuse me, I am not your mini-me because I do not act anything like you. Listen, I am the voice of the girl child. I say things because I mean them, unlike you, who say things because you want them to drag you, who say things because you want to appear controversial. Scrolling through your page, you will see how desperate you appear, trying to keep the fame that you ruined. And you are obviously planning to ruin the remaining one that you have because you are coming for me. I am so ashamed of you because you do not know a real person when you see one. You chase good people away and complain of being lonely. Blessing, do I in any way look like Fina? I don't, right? So no problem.
Cider Budge, voice of the girl child, Abby voice of Ashaw. I call you my mini-me because you are the mini and the senseless part of me. You know that point where we say every personality gets their cruise, gets their weary, gets their nonsense side. That mini that I reduced you to is the smallest and the senseless part of me. You've always called me Mama. And I understand that even as a mother, you're going to have useless children. The ones who do not like to take correction, that love to whine and dine in their foolishness. And I see that you are part of that child. You did a podcast. You said something very wrong. And I don't even remember saying anything disrespectful. I was calm, I was lenient and saying, no, you were not the only person on that podcast where I said, Naswa Shawodi takes that. How do you go about telling women to be sleeping around? How do you go about saying any man that take you to a hotel, take another month on? Do you even listen to yourself when you do this podcast? Because the last time we spoke, and I spoke to you, I was the one who told you, create a brand around this noise. This voice of a girl child, where you did shout. I gave you that idea to brand yourself. Let people remember you for something. But you're not representing the voice of the girl child. You are abusing that name.
What are your thoughts, guys? Do you think that Blessing CEO is right for coming out to address what Saida Budge said on the podcast where she was invited to? Or do you think that Saida Budge is also right for giving that kind of advice, considering the fact that there are some vulnerable young girls that are out there, they're just waiting for one of their favorite celebrities to just come out and say something so that they would go out and experiment or put into actions what their favorite is saying? What are your thoughts in the comment section? Please let me know, and thank you for